Yes, wa Kenya, leo tuna inject mubashara kutoka mji mkuu wa Ujerumani, Berlin. I know Kenyans, a lot is happening in our politics right now. But we cannot speak about electing leaders in 2027 while the status of our food sovereignty is in big danger. I mean, hatari kubwa sana. In the year 2012, the late President Emilio Kibaki introduced a total ban on introduction of GMO organisms into this country. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did not lift the ban. Watu wa two-term, watu wa mama mboga, William Samoei Ruto, 1 month after kuapishwa, he lifted the ban on GMO organisms. And 1 month later, Bill Gates mwenyewe, yule alitajwa kwa Epstein file, visited our country and they had an agreement that GMO is going to be introduced into our system. Vita ya kwanza ilikuwa gani? Do you know, according to Seeds and Plant Varieties Act 326, ni sheria ya Kenya, it is a criminal offense for you to own indigenous seeds. Zile mbegu ambazo ni za kiasili, it is illegal and you can face a fine of up to Kenya shillings 1 million or a maximum jail term of 2 years until late November last year, when the indigenous seed owners of this country, they won a big case in Machakos High Court where it was supported by Greenpeace Africa, and the verdict decriminalized the ownership of indigenous seeds in this country. Until mwaka huu, the Kenyan government, through the very famous organization called the Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Service, they are seeking appeal. They want to do away with communal ownership of our seed system in this country. They want to adopt a corporate ownership of our seed system. And do you know what is going to happen on that, wa Kenya? Tumeingia kwa vita ya pili. Leo ama kesho, the privatization of Kenya Pipeline Company is coming to an end. Yule ambaye atakuwa kwa kisu, it is the Kenya Seed Company. Kenya Seed Company is being privatized. And do you know, guys, the moment you are going to privatize an organization which is solely tasked with the management, distribution, and, you know, engagement of food security and seed system in this country, it is as good as it is done. So as we are currently speaking, ile Kenya Pipeline Company, you can go and check the people who bought it. It is called Faida Investment Bank, the people who are funding the privatization. I don't have to tell you which side the owners of Faida Investment Bank walikuwa katika siasa. You can go and search it up. So Wakenya wenzangu, as we are currently speaking, why not for court orders and verdicts and temporary injunctions? The introduction of GMO organisms into our food is already done and dusted. There are 2 organizations which are currently pushing for this. Wanajulikana kama Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA, and the Alliance for Science Bill, which is heavily funded by Bill Gates Foundation. As early as November 2022, their funding was officially introduced. Munakumbuka, why not for the court cases? The president even gave them immunity. Like nobody can be able to take them to court, ama kupelekwa, ama kufunguliwa kesi katika nchi ya Kenya. Hiyo kesi pia iko kotini, lakini that is what our president is intending to do. So Wakenya wenzangu, the organization that I mentioned to you ambao wanajulikana kama Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Service, wako na kitu ambacho inaitwa the plant breeder rights. This gives the companies the exclusive goal and the authority to produce, sell, and distribute specific seed variety for up to 25 years. Miaka ngapi? Miaka 25. And chances are very high, the Kenyan Indigenous Seeds Owners Network, they are going to lose that appeal that is now being lodged by the Kenyan government through William Samoei Ruto this year. Wakenya, we cannot wait until 2027. We cannot wait to elect good leaders so that we can decide what we are going to eat and what we are going to grow. Food sovereignty is the most important thing. But now, because of the politics, everything is being done silently. And most importantly, our August House, the National Assembly, wabunge, waheshimiwa tumbo kubwa, all these are being done without their approval, oversight, and representation. Everything is being implemented by State House. Kenyans, tuzidi kumakinika. Mambo ya kinasifuna, we really support this kind of change. But there is a lot that is really happening that we really need also to pay attention to. Wakenya tumakinike sana.